Limitless You Health Coaching, your custom approach to weight loss. And today I'm answering a question that's kind of vague, but I get it a lot from my clients and I get it from my family and friends. And the one that I get from my clients is, okay, so what do you eat? When we're talking about food recommendations, like, okay, so what do you eat all day? And then also when I'm with my family or sometimes with friends, I'll be eating something and someone will say, are you allowed to be eating that? Aren't you a health coach? Or I'm going to take a picture of you eating that and put it on your website. And I always think it's so funny because, you know, go for it, go ahead, because I'm a human being, and just because I'm a health coach doesn't mean that I can't enjoy the same foods that everybody else does. It's just most of the time I'm eating the types of foods that are keeping me really healthy, and I'm eating whole foods, and so that allows me the wiggle room to enjoy those indulgences when I'm on vacation or maybe it's a holiday. But as far as what I do eat, it's really quite boring, and I've heard this a lot, that people who are trying to be healthy, or you know, like pro athletes and bodybuilders, things like that, a common habit that they all have is that they eat the same thing every day. And I'm no different. I do change things up every so often, but I like to be eating consistently the same few things throughout the day. That way when I'm tracking my food, I don't have to wonder, am I getting enough protein? Was that too many carbohydrates? Is it enough carbohydrates? Where am I on my fats today? If I can track my foods and it's the same foods over and over again, it makes it a lot easier for me. And then also to identify portion sizes. If I know how much 3 ounces of chicken looks, that's easy for me to start eyeballing, and then it becomes a habit. I start my day, every single day I need some sort of protein, and this is something I recommend all the time. And I'll usually have 4 egg whites and 1 regular egg, and I'll whisk it up and I'll make an omelet out of that. Or I'll just scramble it all up into some yummy scrambled eggs. Based on what kind of workout I have that day, I'll also have some oats, just plain oats, either like a 1/4 cup or a 1/2 cup, and then I'll throw in some cinnamon and some blueberries with that as well. A goal of mine is to get greens in 3 times a day, or in every meal if I can. And when I say greens, I mean like veggies or like spinach and kale. So I'll add veggies with my omelet. Maybe I'll put some spinach right in it, or if I get bored of that, I'll just make a really yummy green smoothie, and that usually will have spinach, half a banana, almond milk, maybe some peanut butter, just something to give it a lot of flavor. So that's breakfast. That's breakfast every day. I've tried not having protein for breakfast, but I can't even work. I love my coffee, so I will have coffee almost every morning. I probably go through like 1 cup a day, but a rule of mine that I'm also trying to get in the habit of is drinking water before I drink my coffee, because I'm really trying to increase my water, and so I know I need to start the day with that. Also, coffee can be really dehydrating, so I start the day with at least 10 to 15 ounces of water, and then I'm allowed to have my coffee. So I'll have my breakfast, and then after that I'll have some sort of snack, which is usually an apple with some almond butter, maybe some nuts. We have these really yummy chicken sausages that we got from Costco. I love having those. Or maybe I'll have some sort of deli meat, and I'm usually eating between 4 and 6 times a day. So every 2 to 3 hours I'm either snacking or having a full meal. Lunch is usually a leftover from dinner the night before, or I'll have turkey meatballs, kale salad, I'll make a big soup, and for all of these recipes, you can go to www.limitlessyouhealth.com and look under free resources. Week, I'll make a huge batch of kale salad, a huge batch of something like chili or turkey meatballs. So those are just sitting in the fridge ready for me, and if I'm working out of the house, I pack them all up and they're ready to go. So that's really a favorite of mine, is turkey meatballs and kale salad. I hate eating like regular salad. I like kale salad because it has Parmesan cheese on it and lemon and almonds, and it's super yummy. But I'm not somebody who just eats like salads every day. They're really boring to me, and I don't really like them. I'd rather just take some turkey or some chicken, heat it up somehow, whether it's in the oven or a skillet, and then I'll do like 2 cups of broccoli or frozen veggies, and I'll eat that with it, and it's super yummy. Later, I'll probably have like a Quest bar or a protein shake. Again, depending on what kind of workout I'm doing. If I'm doing a big workout that day, I'm definitely going to eat more and have more protein throughout the day. And then for dinner, it's usually something that I've made in the crock pot earlier that week, whether it's a roast or chili, or maybe we'll have tacos or spaghetti. But when we do things like tacos and spaghetti, we do them the most healthy way possible. We'll do either a noodle made from spaghetti squash or a whole wheat pasta. The spaghetti sauce that we use has no sugar in it, so we check the label for that. And then the meat is usually turkey. Whether we use a turkey meatball or we do ground turkey, that's what we'll use in those. With tacos, we'll get either spelt tortillas or gluten-free tortillas, and then instead of sour cream, we use plain Greek yogurt. We have lots of avocado and cilantro and salsa, so we get as many veggies in as we can. Or we'll do the whole taco on top of shredded lettuce, and that's a great way to get your greens in as well. And then when I need dessert or when I need something sweet, I'll have Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt with cinnamon and berries, or take a Quest bar and microwave it for 15 seconds, and that is amazing as well. If I want wine, I'll have wine because I think that's delicious too. Other things for dessert, maybe some dark chocolate. We have PB2, which is a powdered peanut butter. You just add a little bit of water to that. That's super yummy to have like with some apples or some fruit, just to give you a little bit of something sweet. But that's really what I eat almost every single day. It rotates between vegetables, turkey, chicken, kale salad. Almond milk is in there a lot. Greek yogurt is in there a lot. And like I said, I make those things fun by adding a little bit of Parmesan cheese to it, or adding some spices to it, something to just make it fun. And again, eating that way allows me to then indulge on the foods when people are like, can you really be having that? Of course I can be having that. And because I'm eating 80-90% of the time really, really clean, when I do have those little indulgences, it doesn't set me way back. The scale doesn't explode. I don't become totally inflamed all the time. So if you have more questions on that, let me know. So keep sending me your questions, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your week. If you really want to see what I'm eating and to get some new ideas, follow me on MyFitnessPal at k.peytonhealth.